opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Straight to the air is Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
2 sacks on the first 2 plays. How many times do we talk about an offense and creating matchups? I'll tell you what this defender's done. He is taking advantage of this matchup, his preparation, his practice time, and he is owning his opponent right now. And now, well, he gets a chance to go for a 3rd in 3 plays.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. It's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick them deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Complete out to the right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the... And
oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action with Richardson. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. It gave him just enough room to run.
Punting unit out now. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe with a sigh of relief.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
Richardson on 3rd. Pass complete to Walker. He will be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Here's a give up the middle. And he finds some space up to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on third down. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Broncos get set to take over. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down throw here from Richardson. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he works this to the 38 before going now. 7 yards to pick up there. It's fourth down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pass play now. On the move, headed right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Escapes the pocket. That's complete. Here's Brown.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Yeah, I like that bullshit.
Any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
They put a receiver in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Cold in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
To the air, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Broncos.
What happens, Richardson, big dog?
1st down, ball at the 36. Man in motion here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw on 3rd down. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one touchdown inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing from the gun here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Throwing it again here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
First down from the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So now, here's third and goal. They'll throw it. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's got the squibber. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 34 yards on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the 19. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards. I don't know how you try another run here. They simply won't be moved defensively in the trenches. If you're scoring, it looks like it's going to be through the air.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things 10-10. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. He puts some power on a deep one left. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's loaded another one up. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Back-to-back carries here. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields the hard squib kick. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll go down.
Guess he run a 93 speed, huh?
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Denver! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it 17 all. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We'll see which side separates here in the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Launches one deep downfield. Oh, it's an interception. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Second and 13. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He's got the squibber. And I mean, we've seen this on punt returns, but yikes, on a kick return, he's out back at his own 5.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Flush down out to his left. Hits his running back. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
He puts everything. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Denver touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Broncos 24.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To throw it on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. He'll get this one to Brown. Touchdown! Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They've got a man in motion. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. They give it to him again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.